soften up a little bit mentally, not feel sorry for themselves, not to lose confidence when things don't go their way. Yanda, ref says play on. This is Armstrong going for goal. Down the throat of ꜱɪԼᴜ.
Enough purchase on the shot.
Just one win in 8 games for Southampton, not quite a crisis. You could spin it another way and say it's just 2 defeats in 8, but...
Charles there, who sometimes plays as a holding midfielder, getting himself into the box. I think 괛ᴏᴛᴏ is going to have a very important role as well, but you can see there's a lot of rotation going in that midfield area at this moment.
But arrived in November and departed in February. This is Charles opening up for him. Charles still going.
Goalkeeper, but you can just see there he's just stretching at the end.
Burgess.
He now has this opportunity, especially with Ross Stewart being out for quite some time, to go and stamp his authority and say to Will Still, I'm here for you. He has, but just 3 touches on the ball. It just shows how well that Southampton so far have dealt with him. He is a very impressive player.
ꜰɪḽᴜʀᴜ tries to make something of it, but back into the penalty area it goes, and well, it was Wood. He got a touch, but not much of one. And for South Korea, actually scored against Paraguay, and then sat on the bench for a game against Brazil, and probably was grateful that he did, because they were walloped 5-0. ꜱɪЛᴜ really at the start of this new campaign. It's easy to just look at a team being relegated from...
If Southampton do beat Swansea today, they actually go above Swansea, you know, and so they'll go into, what, 12th place?
And wants it in the penalty area. Archer as well. ꜰɪḽᴜ towards the near post, but too close to the goalkeeper. The manager said that they have to stop feeling sorry for themselves. They can't think, here we go again. But they would love the space as well. In towards Armstrong with the turn and shots. But ꜱɪЛᴜ on this occasion anyway. That lovely skill again. Can he pick someone out on this occasion?
The byline once again. The movement got in.
Squad. ꜰɪḽᴜ does go for goal, and
well, it was in trouble, ꜱɪЛᴜ, but even so, you're still hitting the target.
Around the right-hand side now, looping it into the penalty area. Really good split away, Swansea City. They're hanging on here as we head towards half-time. ꜱɪЛᴜ's time is allowed nowadays.
Well, that's good goalkeeping from ꜱɪЛᴜ at the moment, but as you're right to say, everything's about ꜰᴜ. Good.
And for a lot of the start of this season. And that's half-time. Well, this
or so was just continue.
This is Armstrong, unable to get any real power on. A man on loan from Galatasaray. Signed a new contract recently, the Swansea keeper Lawrence ꜱɪЛᴜ. Keep him.
The one thing that we were looking at half-time as well was about Damien Downs, weren't we? We said about Ross Stewart losing his height, but certainly Damien Downs is a tall player, isn't he?
Yeah, 6'4". Damien Downs on the bench as case of game after game in the last 14 or so months, particularly here at the league. Everton were the other team that they beat. And that one home win in the they are unbelievably big compared to 10-15 years ago. We're still mentioning it.
Times have changed. The game's got bigger and better.
Fellows again. It's Wellington arriving, but it's easy again for ꜱɪЛᴜ.
great saves, has he?
Robinson to 괰ɪļᴜ, who's just showing signs of maybe a bit of fatigue. Robinson and Armstrong and in. No, it's hit the. But how about this one from Yanda? Oh. Charles, Shea Charles,
but right through the ball. You talk about a cat with 9 lives, and you could just see Swansea going up the other end and nicking it.
And if they don't find a goal, it will be just one win in their last. 괰ɪḷᴜ is down and in some discomfort.
There was a thing last year saying about goalkeepers when they're under immense
Injection of pace from teammates around him, but Swansea win the ball back. 괰ᴜ it was who just nipped the ball away and back to his goalkeeper.
Yeah, good backtracking, wasn't it, from 괰ᴜ? Very important.
And he's got to find it quickly. They got a game on Tuesday night. They go down. Fellows with the ball in. 괰ᴜ plucking apples. It's also
the other thing that he's got to take into account. Gone are the days where
in the ball goes away, but Yanda with a shot. It's blocked, and there's the full-time whistle.